guys. Hello. Getting myself comfy. How are you all? Sorry I'm a bit late. I just realised I had to post a TikTok. I've been a bit slack with the content in the last week because I've been so busy. How are you guys? No one's here. Who's here? Angel Girl's here. Alana's here. Chelsea's here. Hi guys, I'm trying not to yell. Jamie's here. Hi Angel Girl. Hi darling. Hi Mandy. Macaroni in a pot is here. That's a good name. Sarah's here. Keely's here. Carolina's here. Hello Sarah. Hi Mandy. Hi Carolina. Hi guys. What's going on? I'm going to try and stay on a bit longer tonight because I did go super quick this morning because I had so many calls. How are you guys? Hey, I'm new. Oh, hi, Ryle Wills Jones too. I'm so dyslexic with some of these usernames. There's too many letters all together. I can't read them. Hi, darling. Welcome. I'm always here. Yes, you are, Sarah. Winnie the Pooh, yes, my favourite mug. It has just the right amount of tea for a whole live. I don't need to refill my cup. How are you? I'm great, Alan. How are you, darling? Had movement today, not with SP, but offers to meet up with guys. Ooh, did you, Mandy? Lovely. Hey, Kat. I'm great, Alan. How are you? Good morning. Is it morning time? What, you're up in the US already? How are you guys? What's going on? Have you got any questions for me? Put your questions in the chat. I am very well, Sarah. Are you the Sarah that's having a call with me next week? I'm doing good. Oh, great, Alan. SP is definitely on his way. Yes, Mandy. I just had a photo shoot today to be in the newspaper. Haha, go self-concept. Did you, Angela? Oh, for your business or something? What's it for, darling? How wonderful. 6:24 a.m. Been up for an hour. Oh, you're like me. I'm an early bird these days. I can't even believe it. I used to not be able to get up till 9 a.m. Yes, that's me. Oh, it is you. I think it's because I feel relieved after yesterday's events. Oh, good, darling. Good. Hi there, Melbourne Buggies, South Australia. Or Melbourne Buggies A. Should you manifest someone back who possibly left you to learn his own lesson to change his ways? No, he wasn't changing his ways and he wasn't learning any lessons, Jess and Gilla. You haven't been here long, have you, darling? Everyone reflects your thinking. If you think he had to go away to learn lessons, then he fucking did. You're holding some story about him having issues, needing to learn a lesson and da-da-da-da-da, and he had some karmic debt to pay or he had a lesson to learn or he had some fucking baggage or some shit. Guys, it's just your belief about them. You can get rid of that in 2 seconds, they'll be back. But if you're holding on to this obstacle of he's got all this shit and these lessons he needs to learn, he won't be back any fucking time soon because you've put an obstacle in the way, which is he can't come back until he learns his lessons. Well, how long is that going to fucking take? Might take years, darling. Everyone's reflecting a dominant habitual thinking. What were you dominantly thinking while you're in a relationship with him? Were you thinking, he doesn't love me as much as I love him. He's not committed to me in the same way I am to him. He's not really in this relationship. He's got so much shit going on. He's got so many issues. Ta-da! You manifested him going, I've got to go away and learn my lessons. Or you pushing him away and then him going, oh, see you later. And then you saying to your friends, he's learning lessons. Tell me what you were thinking during the relationship that caused the breakup. That's what you need to change. And get rid of that old fucking story about he's learning lessons and he's changing his ways. No, darling. The only person who needs to change their ways is you changing your thinking about him and yourself. If you haven't been here long, you'll think I'm being harsh, but that's how everything works. Everyone's simply reflecting your thinking about them, you, and the situation, unfortunately. Okay? Ask another question if you're lost. Hi, Loz. Meeting my SP tonight. Oh, hang on. Blah, 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 blah. Meeting my SP tonight, self-concept going well, posted on the Facebook group. Rachel, you've posted as Rachel in the Facebook group. Okay, I'll go and read it. Yay. Mad Skin. Hey, Loz, do you think vision boards are helpful? No. Look, guys, if they center your brain and make you realise what you want, sure, great, but they're not actually doing anything. Just might remind you of what it is you want. Oh, I'm looking at this picture. Yes, it's a house I want. But you have to actually imagine yourself in the house in your mind. You have to imagine yourself in the wedding dress in your mind. The board does fuck all. It might let you help you visualize, but that's it. That is all it does. Just a short article about the vet industry. It was very random but fun. Oh, wonderful, darling. Oh, put it in the Facebook group. Love your energy. Oh, thanks, darling. I met SP Tuesday and now he ghosted me again. No, he hasn't ghosted you. And I'm doubting. How can I avoid it? Darling, he's ghosting you because you're saying he's ghosting me and because you're doubting it. Guys, don't you realise that whatever you think dominantly manifests? If you met him only on fucking Tuesday, it's only Saturday, darling. Calm the fuck down. Stop freaking out and thinking he's ghosted you. If you think they've ghosted you, guys, if you think you're being rejected, if you think they hate you, that's what happens. Maybe he's just busy. Maybe he's sitting there trying to compose the greatest text ever because he's nervous. Who the fuck knows why he hasn't? Maybe he's fallen down a well and lost his phone. Stop giving it bad meaning. You're literally stopping him from texting you by saying, he's ghosted me. Stop fucking saying that. Go and work on your goddamn self-concept and go and work on you and focus on you for the next couple of days and stop saying things like he's ghosted you and start affirming that he can't wait to hear your voice. He's just trying to compose a beautiful text. He's dying to talk to you. He's your boyfriend. And then see what happens instead of saying that shit about him ghosting you. That's why he's ghosting you, because you're saying it. I saw him by chance yesterday. Oh, God. Anyone... This is jumping really quick. Manifestation alchemy. Oh, the girl who copies all my videos, yeah. Did a video on signs and said seeing a person in your SP's life, true or no. I wouldn't listen to that girl. She's just copying me. Don't watch that girl's videos, guys, honestly. Hi, Loz. I saw my SP on TV tonight and I didn't fancy him as much. Is this because of self-concept? Yes, Pink Sugar! Guys, if you see them and you're like, yeah, I could take you or leave you, that is your self-concept working. Okay? Good for you, darling. Oh my God, how exciting. Yes! Wow, you're a legend. Oh, thanks, Johnny. My SP is obsessed with me. He hates being away from me even just for a minute. Yes, my darling. I saw him by chance yesterday and his behaviour, that he has a new one, makes me sad again. Stop saying he's got someone else, darling. If you affirm that in your mind, oh, well, he's got someone else, I'm going to have to give up, I'm sad. Well, you're fucked. Guys, you've got to take your eyes off the obstacle, your brain off the obstacle, your mind off anything that's an obstacle, including a third party. I have a call with you on Monday. Yay, my name is Hannah on Facebook. I'm so excited. Oh, Cindy Lou, you're Hannah? So this whole time I've been calling you Cindy Lou 6 and you're actually Hannah? How about that? Guys, please do remind me when you have a call with me what your username is, because I don't realise then after I've had the call with you that you're still chatting to me about your update, and I'm like, who is this? Because it's so confusing for me because your name's Cindy on here. Yay, darling, you've been watching me for ages. Hey from Ireland, oh hi. You're a legend. Oh, I love your energy and how you explain things. Oh, thanks, darling. Loz, as much fun as I'm having bringing things into my life, I want to use my ability to help others. Oh, good, darling. Good for you. Yes, guys, do that. Owen has some birds before landing today. Ooh, really? Is this Owen in the group? In the Facebook group? Loz, I have people close to me getting into relationships. Yes, Jessie. What about it? What happens if you keep seeing, hearing synchronicities? You're giving it meaning, darling. You're thinking it means something, so give it a good meaning. Guys, all these things are just things that you think mean something. They're nothing. They're nothings. But if you think they mean something, then give it good meaning. Signs, synchronicities, angel numbers, they don't mean shit. But you guys think they do. So if you think they do and if you think it's helping you, do that, darling. Evening, Loz. How do I manifest a text from him? I have a whole series on this, darling, in my TikTok, how to manifest a text. But the most important thing is imagine you and he are together in your mind and manifest that he's, affirm that he's constantly calling and texting you, darling. No, it's third-party manipulation, his mother. Oh, okay. Well, then you've got a story about his fucking mum and she's the obstacle. And until you get such a story out of your head about the mother, you'll never be together. The end. Guys, if you focus on the obstacle, whether it's a mother-in-law or a third party, it's always a third party, okay? Something stopping you from getting your want. The distance, COVID, the mother-in-law, the third party, his issues, his weight, his drug addiction, his whatever. Whatever the fuck the thing is that you think is going to stop you from being together, it will continue to stop you from being together because you keep focusing on the obstacle and the obstacle will grow like a fucking tree. And every time you think about it, talk about it, you're affirming it in your mind, you're keeping it in your reality by even fucking talking about it here on the live. I know you're just asking a question. But darling, if you keep thinking here the mother-in-law is the problem, she'll continue to be the problem and you're fucked. Go and watch all my videos in the Facebook group. Guys, if you're really confused about this, about how focusing on the third party of any kind, like a mother-in-law or a good new girl, is fucking your manifestation, please, for the love of God, go and watch all my lives in the Facebook group. And if you're not understanding that you're creating your reality with the shitty thinking about the situation, please go and watch number 25 more than anything about improving your self-concept and number 41 about changing the old story about the situation and how that's vital to this changing. And if you can't change it, nothing will fucking change. You can affirm all you like. But if you can't drop the old story about the mother-in-law, fuck all will happen with your SP. Guys, Facebook group, link is in my bio. Go and watch all the videos, especially 25, 41 if you want an SP back. Okay? I beg you. Because my videos on TikTok are only a minute and I don't post that often. And some people are having calls with me and all they've done is watch my TikTok. And I'm like, have you gone into the Facebook group and watched the hundreds of hours of lives where I give in-depth information? And they're like, no. I'm like, no wonder you're fucking lost. If you come from the LOA world, guys, I fucking beg you to go to the Facebook group and watch them. There's so much help in there. There's a Q&A forum where you can post your questions. There's success stories every goddamn day on the main page giving you encouragement. And it's a lovely, supportive community. And there are so many live videos in there. Plus, I go live every Friday in Facebook. Okay? Every answer you could possibly need is in those videos. And if not, and if you're really fucking lost, book a book a call with me by pressing the calendar link in bio. Press a calendar day that you want to meet up with me and we have a video chat, 110 US. You send me all the backstory of what you're trying to manifest and I create a plan to get your shit for you, based on your shitty subconscious thinking that you currently have that's causing you not to get your manifestation. All right, guys? Doesn't mean, oh, hang on. I yell at people too. Good morning. Loz, is it okay that I'm not persisting for SP as much now? I'm just living life. Yes, Alexia, that's fucking amazing. Please stop obsessing about them. That's wonderful, darling. Since our call, if you've stopped doing that, fantastic. Guys, take your attention off them, your focus off them. What you focus on grows. They'll grow and you'll be diminished. Okay? I want you to grow. Put the focus on you, darling, Alexia, okay? How can I make myself the main character? Write your own fucking story, guys. You've got to understand you're the writer, you're the director, you're the producer, you're the actor of your film, of your life. Are you writing and producing and acting and starring in the film of your life, or are you letting circumstances run your fucking life? Can I affirm that he hasn't blocked me? He did, but I can affirm he didn't. Yes, darling, just imagine him picking up his phone and going, oh, why did I do that to her? That was a mistake. Unblock. Thank you for the fire, whoever said that. You're amazing. I'm your biggest fan. Oh, thanks, Candace Knight. Guys, if you want to be unblocked, just affirm he loves talking to me. I'm his favourite person. He can't go a day without texting me and calling me. Because then he has to unblock you, doesn't he, if you affirm that. If you imagine him talking to you every day, how can he have blocked you? And imagine him unblocking you, an image of him going, unblock. My partner doesn't want the house I'm manifesting. Will this affect anything? Just, who gives a shit what they want, guys? So I know that sounds awful, but you just say, everyone wants what I want. I get it whatever the fuck I want. I run this shit. Everyone wants what I want. Start saying that. I get whatever I want whenever I want it. Okay? It's like someone saying, oh, I've already been married. I don't want any more children. And you go, that motherfucker's going to have 10 kids with me. Okay? Just forget what they said. It's your fear out of their mouth. I don't want the house that you want. I don't want what you want. And you go, oh, he never wants what I want. Fuck what he wants. It's not what he wants. It's your fear out of his mouth. It's an old thought you had that maybe he didn't want the house. And it's coming out of his goddamn mouth. Forget what he said. Third person reading affirmation. You don't mention the bitch. Guys, you've got to understand what you focus on grows. If you keep focusing on the third party will stay in your reality. I am all he loves and wants. No one compares to me. I am irreplaceable. You say those things. Don't repeat the question, darling. I'll block you. How can I manifest a text from him? Darling, just go and watch my, oh, did I answer you already? Go and watch my How to Manifest text. Think my SP got back with his ex. What do I do? Third party doesn't exist. Think my SP got back with his ex. What do I do? Third party doesn't exist. Don't worry, darling. If you think he got back with your ex, his ex, just get that picture out of your mind. If it's on the socials, pretend you never saw it. Pretend you were in the picture with him if you saw a picture of them together. And if it's hearsay and someone's told you something, just forget it. Guys, you've got to forget what you hear and see. You've got to blind yourself, have blind faith to what it is you want. If you want you and him to be together, it doesn't matter what anyone's told you, what you've seen, you've got to stay with this story and this image and this visualization, okay? BBL. Birds for Land have started for me. Oh, Owen! Sarah just said that. I know SP is mine. Getting excited now. Oh, Owen, how exciting. Yes, darling, love it. If a third party has manifested my ex, will my manifestation work? Guys, only you manifest in your reality. You're in your reality, there and theirs. I don't give a shit what she's doing over there in her reality. Don't worry about the third party. Just take the focus off her or him. Literally pretend the 3 days doesn't exist and just keep affirming. That's exactly right, Adele. So many of you have had calls with me. The penny has dropped. I'm so proud. He keeps texting me. Yes! Good for you, darling. Will your manifestations be affected if you can't let go? I don't know who you've been watching, Summy, but you've been watching some LOA moron, haven't you, who's told you to let go of your affirmations into the ether of this universal place that apparently does shit for you. Darling, letting go is the biggest load of bullshit. All you need to let go of is the old story about the situation and how it comes about. Letting go of what you actually want is fucking impossible. Are you going to be able to let go completely and never think of it again? You're never going to think of your SP again, are you? Good luck with that. Any LOA moron who's telling you to do that is a moron. The thing that is right about the letting go thing is letting go of how it comes about. You don't know how it's going to come about. You've also got to let go of your old shitty beliefs about the situation and the old story about the breakup, etc., and the old version of them. Yes, but you don't let go of what you want. You persist, persist, persist until it hardens into fact, until you can see it. Otherwise, fuck all will happen. I love your mug. Oh, thanks. Hello from Georgia. Oh, hi. Oh, God, I'm choking. How to stop being annoying and complaining to the people around you. Stop being annoying and complaining. Stop complaining. What are you complaining about? Just stop. As soon as you go to open your mouth to complain, mute yourself. I never complain. I'm always so goddamn happy. I'm so positive I'm driving people nuts with my positivity. Start saying that about yourself, darling. Everyone loves to be around me. I'm everyone's favourite person. Then you won't be annoying and complaining. It is me in the Facebook group. Yes, Owen. Your 2 a.m. live boosted me today. BBL started. Oh, was that at 2 a.m. for you, darling? I know we don't have to believe in the affirmations yet, but do we have to believe in the outcome? Yes. That's what I want you just to believe in yourself, guys. Not even in the outcome. It's really just in me. I believe in me. The end. I have the faith of a mustard seed, meaning a mustard seed can only be a mustard tree. It can't be anything but a mustard tree. It can't be an oak tree. It can't be a rose bush. It can only be a mustard tree or a mustard bush, whatever the fuck they turn into, right? That saying in the Bible, have the faith of a mustard seed. It doesn't mean have small faith. It means have the faith to grow into what you want. Do you have all the power or do you not? Do you believe that your manifestation will come about or do you not? Do you have the blind faith that it will come about or do you not? That's what you need. Not belief in what you're fucking saying about yourself. I'm so fat. Oh, so I'm so thin if you're fat. Or I'm so loved if everyone's rejected you in your whole fucking life. That's going to be hard to believe. But if you just believe in you, that's the key. How can I become the main character? I saw that one. Hi from the UK, Loz. Oh, I want my SP back. It's been 6 months. Don't worry about the time, darling. Don't worry about the time. Time is irrelevant. You've got the rest of your lives to be together. Don't worry about 6 months. Just start affirming that you and he are together in your mind and start thinking he can't be without me. He can't stop thinking about me. He's coming towards me. He wants to talk to me. He misses me more and more every day. Although missing you kind of implies that you're not together, but you can say, when we're apart, he misses me or she misses me. Any more questions, guys? I can't see any. My friend asked me if SP and I are together, what to say. It's so confusing because they think I'm crazy. What, Emma? My SP asked. My friend asked me if SP and I are together, what to say. It's so confusing. Oh, right. Okay. So if they say, are you together? You say no. Anyway, and change the subject. Guys, whatever you do, don't do that weirdo LOA bullshit where you act as if in the 3D and you're like, I'm so happily married. And everyone's like, aren't you single? I thought your SP cheated on you. What the fuck are you talking about? I had a friend who did that once and she looked like a full-blown nut. And she was doing it in a restaurant and someone said to her, how's love life going? And she went, I'm happily married to my ideal man. And he went, what? And she looked like a full-blown lunatic. Guys, don't do that. What you need to do is say whatever the truth of the reality is in your 3D to the person. Then in your mind, you're going, oh, but we're so blissfully happily married. He loves me so much in your mind. It doesn't matter what you say out here, guys. What you say out here never matters. It's what you do in here while saying it. Oh, no. No, I'm blissfully happily married. Okay? Change the subject. Put it back on them. Talk about them. Thanks, Zima. How many times have you been married? No times. Is this self-concept 100% works? I've got so many offers for meeting up drinks coming in right now. Do you, Mandy? Ooh, love it. What does bird for land mean? What are some examples? It's just an old saying that people said about Christopher Columbus when he was sailing the ocean, looking for land, looking for new land to conquer, that when land is approaching, birds start showing up over the oceans. Because when you're in the ocean, I know this from sailing with my dad, there's no birds. When you start seeing birds, you realise land is soon because they're about to land on the land. So what people say in the LOA world or manifestation world is the birds mean that land is coming, meaning your SP is next or your manifestation is coming. These are just things indicating that it's coming. Either old exes coming out of the woodwork, people hitting you up on Facebook and wanting to be your friend, people asking you out, people talking to you in the street. You're getting more attention, meaning your self-concept's on point, which means your SP's soon, like land is soon. Okay? Affirmations to get a job when you have an interview. Just imagine when you walk into that interview, darling, you're the best candidate for the job. They absolutely lap up everything you say. They fucking love you. And as you walk out, imagine you have the job already. I love working at. Love you, Loz. You really have changed my life. Oh, thanks, darling. That's so great. I love hearing these things. Makes me happy inside. I'm overwhelmed with birds. Oh, are you, darling? God. Hilarious. It's when you see some signs of what you're trying to manifest. It's already signs. It's more, it can be signs if you want to see it as signs, but I say it's more like people giving you attention. It's people coming out of the woodwork. It's people, is birds. I'm seeing my specialist on Monday and he's going to say my eye is healing perfectly. Yes, he is, Jasmine. You tell him exactly what he's fucking going to say. You tell that fucker what to say. Exactly what you want to hear, darling. Yes. If you change your profile picture, it's lovely. I found it a bit hard wrapping my head around LOA assumption. Oh, law of assumption coming from the LOA attraction. Any tips? Yes. The tip is forget every fucking thing you heard in law of attraction, darling, because it's not a thing. You're not attracting anything. It's the biggest load of bullshit anyone's ever taught anyone in the history of time. Oh, thanks, Zima. It's all just your subconscious thought reflecting out and other people reflected back. That's simply all manifestation is. And if anyone is telling you you're attracting something or talking about vibration or the universe, they are literally retardedly stupid. Because it makes, and I know that sounds awful, but it makes no actual sense to think that the universe, that some air, is doing shit for you. It's like the most stupid process that anyone's described. Oh, I'd send a thought out with feeling. Then the air produces shit for me. And I have to sit here and wait and let go of the thing I'm trying to think of. I'm trying not to think of it. I'm going to let go of it, never think of it again, and detach from it completely. And I'm going to align with a vibration up in the sky. I don't know what the vibration is or the frequencies are meant to meet, but I'm apparently trying really hard to meet it. And then I'm just going to sit here and wait. But if that air decides not to send me the thing because I haven't attracted it properly, I won't get it. And something better will come along. Does that make any sense when I describe it like that? That's what law of attraction is. Law of assumption is literally this. What you assume dominantly manifests in your reality. The end. It's really simple, guys. It's your subconscious thought. It's what your subconscious brain was designed to do. It created your body. It tells you to breathe in and out. It does everything for you. It also creates what's out here. As within, so without. Whatever you dominantly, habitually think will be outpictured in your reality. You reflect thoughts out to people, they reflect them back, and they will literally think the way you think about you. They will treat you the way you feel about you. They will act the way you feel about them, you think about them, and the situation will turn out exactly how you think situations turn out. It's your dominant habitual thinking manifests. That's the difference. Make sense? If you're really lost, guys, and you've come from LOA, and you've been listening to some dumb fucking moron talking to water, or Grabavoy codes, or some dumb see you next Tuesday on here, who literally is copying everyone else's videos, because what everyone does on here, they copy other people's shit. Go and watch How to Manifest Properly in my TikTok. It's got a black heading. It's probably halfway down the page. It's 13 videos, how to manifest properly. And it says law of attraction versus law of assumption. I go into great detail about how to just use your mind to manifest. And I give you 2 examples at the end of what I've manifested using visualization and affirming. That's all you need. You made a video about hot and cold behavior. And you're right. What should I change in my thinking? Okay. So, guys, hot and cold behavior is literally, you think he's hot for you, you think he's cold for you, and then they reflect that because your dominant habitual thinking about the situation and the person is what comes back to you. Oh, he's so in love with me. Oh, but he hasn't texted me for 2 days. He must be talking to other girls. Maybe he's going to ghost me like he did last time. No, he does like me. I know he likes me. Someone told me he liked me. Yeah, he looked at my story yesterday, but then he has looked at my story for another couple of days. He must hate me. That, okay? It's like, 1 minute you're thinking he likes you, 1 minute you think he doesn't. 1 minute you're having doubts, 1 minute you're confident. And whatever you do, you're sending it out. So you're literally sending out mixed signals to him. So he's coming in. Yeah. Oh. Coming in. Oh. And after a while he just goes, blocked or ghost. Okay? You've got to get a handle on your thinking and think, they don't want anybody but me. Of course he's calling and texting me. I'm the only motherfucker he wants. No doubts. I manifested money and my phone bill was paid by the carrier as I've been billed. What? I manifested money and my phone bill was paid by the carrier as I haven't been billed for it. The carrier paid the bill? God, Sarah. Amazing. Hi, Pat. I'm here with my daughter. She's just requested to join you. Oh, yay, darling. Yay. Hi, Pat's daughter. How are you? Hi. Okay. What are we saying, blessed Nicola? Loz, is it normal to stay isolated? Like I don't want to see anyone, I'm tired. That's fine, darling. As long as it's not depression. Good on you. I stay isolated a lot. I'm a big isolator. Don't worry about it, darling. Why is it that when we stop obsessing over something, we get what we wanted all along? It's because you're getting rid of the needy, desperate thoughts. Okay, it's not you're letting go of it. A lot of people misconstrue this and thinking letting go is what did it. Detaching is what did it. What you did was you kind of let go of how it came about in terms of letting go of the outcome. You weren't clinging on to the outcome and trying to manifest the outcome and trying to figure out how it was going to come about. You just went, oh, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. And as soon as you go, fuck this shit sometimes, what you've stopped doing is feeling needy and obsessed and stopping that energy that's literally pushing it away. You've got to think about it like this. If a guy came towards you and was needy and desperate and clingy, would you be like, okay, dude, chill out. You'd be repulsed and repelled by it. That's what happens with the person you're reflecting it out to. If you're sending it out like this, they're like, ugh, don't like this energy. That's all it is. Okay? What happens if you went a little bit crazy in front of your SP? Who fucking cares? You know the amount of bitches who go cray-cray on guys' asses? They're still married to the bitch. Guys, it doesn't matter. It's what you imagine inside about yourself. I've got friends who go absolutely fucking nuts with their fiancés and husbands and boyfriends. Thanks, darling. And they're still fucking married to them. It's because in their mind, their self-concept's on point, but they chuck tantrums and they cry and they act like crazy bitches. And these guys are madly in love with them still because they still think, I'm the shit. He loves me so much. I can't do anything and he doesn't hate me. I can do anything and he loves me. Okay? Thanks, darling. Seriously, it's what you think about you that matters, not what you do in the 3D. I've got a friend who is literally a full-on nutbag with her husband. She chucks full-on tantrums like she's a toddler. And we all sit there like, how is this guy putting up with this girl? And he just loves her because she has got the self-concept of her like a queen. She always has done. And she's always drawn in guys because she just thinks she's the fucking shit. And she's so arrogant. She's crazy. She acts like a full-blown crazy bitch like that needs to be put in an asylum half the time. And the guy doesn't care. Okay? That's It's what you think about yourself that matters. What if I believe they love me, but they say they don't? Okay, if you believe they love you, you have a belief that they don't think that. Something in you is doubting their love. Something in you is thinking, I might think he loves me, but I don't think he thinks he does. Or he's got issues, or there's an obstacle as to why he can't be with me. Are there obstacles you're thinking of? What is it, darling? I feel I've always known this power, but things have always come close, but then it slips away. Why? Because then you doubt yourself. It gets close and then you think, oh, am I really that powerful? Oh, maybe this won't work out. Maybe things never work out for me. Things never work out for me. I don't get the love I need. I don't get what I want. And then it goes. Disappears. What beliefs do you have about what you get? Do you have a belief that things always come close and then slip away? That belief ain't helping you. It's making it slip away because you said that and you think that. Okay? Thanks, darling, for the rose. Teddy, there's no limits. What are we talking about? Who's Teddy? I missed you, what you said about weight loss when you're fat. You literally just started affirming, I'm so wonderfully thin. Weight is falling off me. A girl in the Facebook group put was it live today, and she said she lost 11 kilos just by affirming, I am so skinny, I have the perfect hourglass figure. And for the last couple of weeks, she's lost 11 kilos. That's a lot, just by affirming. I think she said 6 weeks or 7 weeks. How much time does it take for the subconscious to believe what you think about your reality? It takes as long as it takes for you to convince it. And you never know how long that is. All you can say, guys, is when it starts showing up in your 3D, you know it's worked. You can't really know. It's like you don't know when the belief starts getting formed as a neural pathway in your mind. You don't really know. You have no control over it, and you can't see your brain forming neural pathways. You just got to see it in your 3D and be like, oh, yep, it's done. Here it is. You have no control over it, guys. All you can do is stop the doubt in you and believe in your power. That makes it come faster. I'm going down the bottom. Hang on. Does being too specific with your manifestations make them harder? No, guys. That's a belief you have. If you believe it's going to make them harder, it will. Don't say that. Why is it that when we stop obsessing, I saw that, how much does it take for the subconscious to believe about your reality? How much does it take? I don't know, guys. I have no idea. Who knows how long it takes? No one actually knows how long a belief takes to form. It's different in everyone. It'll depend on many factors, like the resistant thought you have against it. Somebody will have no resistant thought against money, about money, say like Paris Hilton or something, because she was a trust fund baby and always was given money. She's going to have no resistant thought about money. So she wants to start a business. She's going to think it's successful. Or she gets money. She's not going to think she's going to lose it. Or someone who came from a household where money was not plentiful, food was scarce, they were only given 1 apple a week to take to school and they had to ration, well, they'll have terrible fucking views about money, and that resistant thought will cause the belief to be a lot harder to form about money grows on trees for me. Money is easy for me to make. They're going to think, well, no, it isn't. Fuck. Because they've got all this old shit in their mind. Thank you for teaching me how to live the rest of my life. Oh, you're welcome, darling. Yay, life could be fun. How to manifest health. I am so healthy. Oh, it's Nicola. Hi, Nicola, Pat's daughter. How to manifest health. I am so uber healthy. I've never been so healthy. I feel amazing every day. I step out of bed, I'm raring to go. I've got so much energy. My cells are renewing themselves daily. Do you have to write down your affirmations? No. Or is it okay to just say them out loud every day? Yes, I'd rather you said them or thought them. I don't want you to write them down. Writing them down does fuck all. Stop listening to any of these idiots who are honestly talking about writing them down. You, this group, the people in it, and the lives, videos, a massive highlight of my day now. Love it. Oh, Kat, hooray. Yay, darling. Oh, it's so good to have you here every bloody day. Thank you. I'm in my own bubble and I ghosted the 3D. You ghosted the 3D. We should all be ghosting the fucking 3D, Emily. Excellent. I love that expression. Ghost the 3D. So I'm not thinking about it because it's extra money to me. What's this? What, Sarah? How much time? Oh, I saw that one. Loz, affirmations for loving my body. My body is perfect just the way it is. My body is beautiful, exactly how it is. And everyone loves me just how I am. I love my body. I've always loved my body unconditionally. Thanks for the flowers and the presents, guys. Love your life so much. Oh, thanks, Jasmine, my darling. What can you affirm to make an SP who has a lot of pride into a total simp for you? Well, stop fucking saying they have a lot of pride. He has a lot of pride. He's never going to simp for me because he's got so much fucking pride. Get rid of that fucking story, darling. He loves me so much. He's obsessed with me. Can't stop thinking about me. He masturbates about me furiously every night. I'm in his mind 24/7. He can't get on with his work. He can't breathe without thinking about me. That, darling. And get rid of that story about the pride. Fuck that story. I found something helpful. I'm recording voice memos telling the story of me living in the end. Well, that's a great idea. You actually do the whole story as your voice memo? Oh, I love that. That is great. It's like a little bedtime story. And this and that happened and da-da-da, and you can drift off to sleep. That's wonderful. I love that. Excellent, darling. I'm going to start imagining you getting excited for me about getting SP because your energy is wow. Oh, yay. Yes, guys. Imagine me reacting to you telling me your SP's back. That's great. Love it, Owen. The friend watching the live like, what? Are you with a friend who's watching it with you, darling? I missed what you said. Oh, I saw that one. Any more questions, guys? Can you make two friends like each other if they're fighting? Yes, I keep manifesting for this to change. Just say they get along so well. They love each other. The past is in the past. Everything's been forgotten. Just imagine them sitting and laughing together about something. Yes, it's like I'm interviewing myself, my own Oprah. Love it, darling. I feel manifesting makes my expectations much higher. How do I make sure I won't be disappointed? Well, Sarah from the 80s, why don't you just jump off a cliff now, darling? Oh, I'm going to be disappointed because I'm anticipating that this manifesting thing doesn't fucking work. Loz must be full of shit. I better prepare myself for the worst because my parents always said to me, now don't get your hopes up, Sarah. Sometimes you get disappointed. Sometimes things don't work out for the best. Is that what your parents used to say, darling? Don't big yourself up too much. Stay humble. Sometimes things don't work out. Everything happens for a reason. Did you hear any of that fucking crap when you were a kid, darling? That's why you're saying that absolute bullshit. Why can't you have everything you want? That is not a powerful statement you just made. It sounds as weak as piss. I feel manifesting makes my expectations much higher. How do I make sure I won't be disappointed? You stop thinking you're going to be fucking disappointed, Sarah, and you get some fucking balls and you have some power behind it. Stick with me, darling. Go and watch the lives in the Facebook group and you'll feel powerful. You'll forget all that shit your parents told you about. Don't get your hopes up. Please talk to us about knowing lifespan. What the fuck's that mean? Knowing lifespan? Don't know what you're talking about. Building up that self-concept. And my bid won against 5 other offers. I got a new house. Yay! Did you, darling? Oh, congratulations, Shalula Pineapple. Yay! Oh, you got a new house and you outbid everyone else? How exciting. You're totally right. Ha ha, thank you. Was I Sarah from the 80s? I can always see the shitty childhood beliefs in people's big comments. If you write a long enough comment on here, I can read your shitty childhood beliefs right through your comment, darling. Get rid of that crap that your parents told you. It's crap. You have to work hard for money. You can't do what you love. You've got to have plan B. Things don't always work out. Don't get your hopes up, darling. Everything happens for a reason. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Forget all that crap. What if you know feelings are mutual? Can you finally just be the first one to reach out? Darling, if you feel like you can, do it. I'm not telling anyone not to. I'm just saying do it from a place of absolute confidence that you know that they'll be thrilled to hear from you. If you have any doubt whatsoever, don't. 11 new messages. It sounds weak as piss. Yes. P.S. Love your energy. Loz, is it okay to use affirmations from You Can Heal Your Life or make up your own? Yes, You Can Heal Your Life's wonderful. Louise Hay had the most beautiful affirmation. She was the most beautiful lady. Yes, use the affirmations in that book. Yes, darling, and make up your own. We create everything, every single thing. That's some damn power we have. Yes. I used to have doubt until I started meeting celebs and I was like, I can have what I want. Thank you. Yes, darling. Guys, celebrities are just people. I record your affirmations so I can listen while I drive or go to sleep. Oh, wonderful, darling. Guys, I promise when I do the website, I will have recorded affirmations for you guys to download. Yes, first best. Yes, guys. Loz, soon reimbursed by NHS. What? What are you talking about? Reimbursed by the NHS? What do you mean? Loz, literally yelling at the doubt and scaring it away. Yes, guys, do that. If you're manifesting SP, can you date around? Yes, guys, it doesn't make any difference. They still come back, trust me. It's happened to me. You can be fucking 10 guys, they'll still come back. Like the video would just be you reacting as if you told a success story. What, Queenie? What do you say? Where's the rest of this? I can't see the rest of what you said. Will do. Getting excited about my future now. Good for you, Sarah from the 80s. Like the video would just be you reacting as if we told you a success story. Oh, you mean you want me to do a video of me going, oh, yay, darling, hooray! Oh, I'm so pleased for you. Oh, yay. You want me to do that? A video like that? You can watch it back? Is that what you're saying? That's so funny. I could do one of those on the TikTok. Use this to make your success story come about. Although anyone who hasn't seen my lives will be like, what is this bitch doing? This bitch is crazy. She's clapping someone who's not there. If they haven't watched my lives, they'll be hella confused. A lot of people on TikTok don't watch the lives. And so they're just thinking that that's all the information there is, and they're not realizing there's like hundreds of hours of lives in the Facebook group. Guys, if you're new, go to the Facebook group. You can watch all these lives back. Loz, a ringtone for the phone would be great. Oh, okay. Put the fucking phone down. You want one of them? Yes, I think it would be great help to people. We need an extra boost. Oh, all right, darling, I'll make it. Yes, do that, please. I will. What if we have resistance? Well, get fucking rid of it, darling. Stop saying you got resistance. Just affirm against the resistant thought. Whatever that thought is, affirm against it. So true. Love is what we're born with. Fear is what we learn. Yes, all limitations of fear. Guys, the only thing you're born with fearing is plants. The only thing a child fears is plants. Honestly. It's the only inbuilt fear a child is given at birth. You try and put a child down on grass, it doesn't like it. Little baby doesn't like it. You put a plant near a baby, it crawls away from it. It won't touch it. Doesn't like plants. That's it. Every other fear we acquire from our fucking shitty parents and caregivers and teachers and shit. I'm scared to live in the end. In the past, I had a lot of negative thoughts. I know I'll get hurt. Well, then you will. Guys, I know I'll get hurt. If you know that, guess what's going to happen? Oh, I'm going to get hurt. I know I am. Well, that's your dominant habitual assumption about your life, darling, and then all you'll get is hurt. Stop fucking saying that. What happened in your childhood that you're anticipating getting hurt all the time? Were you abused? Were you not able to trust your parents? Was your childhood totally unstable where you can't trust anything and you always assume the worst and assume you're going to be hurt? Assess that shit. That's why you're thinking that crap. Yep, parents think they're protecting us, but they limit us. I know. My mum used to be so overprotective to the point of ridiculous, and she made me so scared to fail. So scared to start anything. So scared to do anything. It all had to be perfect. Fucked me royally. She thought she was doing the right thing because I was a premature baby and she was wrapped me in cotton wool constantly, but it was like the worst thing she could have done. Yes, yes, yes. All childhood wounds you just described, yes. So, all I got to do is say that my person is thinking about me every day and it'll make them come back. Yes, you've got to also imagine in your mind that you are together, darling. You live in the end that you and he are happily, blissfully together. Not just saying he's thinking about you, that's not enough. He might just think about you, not contact you and not come and get you. You have to actually imagine you're together. That's the end. Live in the end of being together. Do you need to make a peace with the past first? You can, guys. Look, a lot of people are doing that on my calls with me. I'm getting them to write the old story out and burn it, etc. of their past. You let go of the past, guys. You don't even have to make peace with it. You just say, oh, well, it is what it is. I can't change it now. Or you revise the whole fucking thing if you can. Then you move on to your new, powerful life. Your mum made you scared. How did you get to where you are now? Shit tons of therapy and fucking up my life, darling. Really fucking my life up a lot. And realising, wow, being scared to do things, being scared of being hurt in relationships, being scared of being seen in life, being scared of failing has stopped every single thing from manifesting in my life, my career and my love life. And when I realised that and the penny finally dropped that the only common denominator in every situation in my life was me, I realised I had the power to change that. That's it. who I am now, I guess. I'm still scared of stuff and still, There's a great book called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. I think you just need to read the title to know all about that book. Feel it and do it anyway. What's the worst that can happen? Church limited me so much, unfortunately, yes. Why every time I get... What's this? I missed it. Why every time I get happy or excited about something, it was end up bad at the end? Because you have an expectation, darling, that it will. So you always have an expectation that you're going to be disappointed or things don't work out for you, and then they don't. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Things never work out for me. Things always go wrong. Relationships never work out for me. What expectation do you have, darling? You've even said it in your comment. That's running the show. Funny, I'm a preacher's kid and church teaches a lot of this stuff, but they don't believe it. The whole Bible is about your power, guys. It says the whole way through, do you not realize Jesus Christ is in you? Test yourself and see. You are the power. I am the light. I am the way. I wound, I heal. I do. Not he, not it, not God. Tells you the whole way through that you're the power. Churches kind of misconstrued that and made it sound like it was out here. But if you read the Bible properly, and again, it tells you it's you. What do you believe about death? It's just your meat suit dying, I think, and your spirit's still here. That's what I think. I let my kids do a lot of getting them ramps to jump while riding their bikes. It was a good thing. I let my kids do a lot. Getting them ramps to jump while riding their bikes was a good thing. Yes, my mum protected me a lot and didn't allow me to do a lot of things. And yet my brother is a complete daredevil. Like, we went bungee jumping in Africa and he jumped off like it was the greatest thing ever. I jumped off absolutely fucking petrified. And it took me an hour afterwards to stop shaking. After I hung by a thread over a ravine full of crocodiles. Fucking worst experience of my life. He loved it. The difference between him and me, he was allowed to be a boy and climb things and blah, 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 and he wasn't protected at all, and I was overprotected. I agree with Owen, imagining your reaction when SPs come back, already imagining that. Oh, great, guys. When I affirm he's obsessed with me, I think about him more too, then it makes me cry. Guys, if it's making you cry, then don't imagine that anymore. If your visualization of them is upsetting you, then try a different one. Don't do anything that's going to upset you guys and pull you out at the end and make you feel like you're missing them and they're not here. That's not the purpose of it. My mind used to say, if you think you'll get rejected, if you think you'll get rejected, so don't. So, yes, guys, don't think you're going to get rejected. The only person who can reject you is you. How do you go about communicating your needs to your SP in relationship? You don't, Sarah. You don't. You imagine they meet your needs. You would do it with your mind. Saying things out in 3D, honestly, I'm telling you right now, doesn't do shit. If you have to voice your needs in a relationship, and I know this sounds against every dating coach probably ever heard, voice what you want. I want a marriage one day. I want this and that. It's literally saying this. I know you're not choosing me and you're not doing enough for me and you're not giving me what I need. So I have to actually formally tell you what I need because I'm imagining you're not giving it to me. You're not giving me what I need. Please do it. What you need to do instead is imagine you're chosen. So you never have to have the relationship talk because you assume they love you and you assume they're committed to you. You never have to have the, these are my needs, this is what I need talk. This is what I need you to do for me talk. Because you assume they meet your needs. And you never have to have the I'm not happy in this relationship talk because you assume they're happy in the relationship and you assume you are. Everything comes from up here, guys. If you feel you have to vocally out loud tell them what you want, you're doing this wrong. You need to change their behavior with what you think about them. They love me so much, they do everything I need. They always meet my needs. They know how to love me. They know everything I need and they meet my needs every damn day. He wants what I want. He gives me a love I don't get from anyone else. He gives me all the love I need. If you're affirming that shit, you'll never have to have that conversation because he'll show up that way. The conversation is void because as soon as it comes out your mouth, you're saying, you're not giving me the love I need. I'm not loved enough for you to do things for me that I want. If you have the relationship talk, you're literally saying, you're not choosing me, are you? Do you choose me? It's like the worst thing you can do. You're vocalizing your insecurities with the statement. Understand? Hope that makes sense, because it's probably against what anyone's ever told you. Why every time... Oh, I saw that one. Having one of those doubtful days today. I know things are happening, but already nearing letting go. But already nearing letting go. What does that mean? You're going to give up? Well, do it then, Megan. You understand your power then. Guys, if you're ready to give up, you're not getting this. What's the worst that can happen? Famous last words. Well, but it is, guys. You're just going to spend your life in regret and not trying anything? I did that a lot. Wasn't great. How to manifest someone new, someone I've never met. Get a journal. Write your perfect woman or man checklist. I want him to be like this and like this and like this and like this. This is how he treats me, most of all. How you want to be treated. How you want them to be, their personality, what they do for a living, how much money they have, how ambitious they are. But the most, it's how they treat you, how they are to you. He meets my every need. He's beautiful to me. He gives me words of love and reassurance. He makes me feel safe and wanted. He's so affectionate and loving and kind. Those things. And that person will literally just turn up. I've done that twice. Once with a whole perfect man checklist and once with just an affirmation. Just imagine that person is yours and they're with you already. And you sleep in the bed with them every night as if they're there. Oh, he's here already. I love him so much. I gained a belief that first things have to fall apart to be good again. How to let go of this belief? Well, that's fucking ridiculous, darling. That's why you sounded so depressing in that last statement. They don't have to fall apart to get good again. Stop thinking that shit. Some people going, oh, I'm going through trauma bonding, or it's my twin flame and that's why this relationship's fucked because he's my twin flame and he's going through trauma and I've had trauma and we're twin trauma buddies. It's like, what? Oh, things have to fall apart before they get better. Oh, I have to go through a transition period of crap. Things have to purge. Just stop believing all that shit. Things always work out for me. Things always go great for me. Only my positive thoughts manifest. Start saying that shit, darling. It's the complete opposite of that crap. I find myself unable to think about my affirmations all day. I say it once and I get so busy. Yeah, so do I, darling. Try not to do that. I love your videos. Oh, thanks, darling. Looking back on it, my ESP was in a way created by me. I randomly one day kept picturing a guy and I can't find the rest. Oh, wonderful, darling. Good, Queenie Firms. And once that person from your list comes about, where to go to from there? Well, then you assume you're in a relationship with them. Mine turned up outside my house. And he just kept coming back, and I was like, oh, I guess we're in a relationship now. I guess he loves me. Just assume that. Okay? What's this, Mandy? Come at silly prices. What are you talking about? Is it bad to discuss my dream reality with someone, even when I'm certain about getting my manifestation? I wouldn't, darling. Because what happens is they'll just affirm your thoughts back to you. They'll reflect your shitty thinking you used to have. Your ex, he cheated on you. What are you, nuts? Have you got low self-esteem or something? You need to go and see a shrink. What, you're going to be a millionaire, are you? You don't even have a job at the moment. What's wrong with you? Oh, darling, you just lower your expectations a bit, okay? That's what you'll hear back. There is a saying in the Bible and it says, go tell no man. It means don't fucking go telling everyone what you want to do. All they'll do is voice back your fears. I wouldn't do it, darling. Most of the time it backfires spectacularly in people's faces because they hear their fears reflected back and they think it's true because it's coming out of someone else's mouth. It's like going to a tarot reader and the tarot reader says, you should give up on your ex. And you go, and all it was your old shitty thinking. And it just came out the tarot reader's mouth, but you believed it because it was a fucking tarot reader. And you gave some weight to what the bitch was saying. All anyone does, guys, is reflect your thinking, your old thinking. So don't tell no man. Don't tell anyone, I mean. Okay, I've got to go, guys, because I'm falling asleep. This is so easy once you get it. Persist, persist. Yes, guys. All right, I've got to go. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm really sorry I'm leaving with 153 people on the live, but I'm really tired. And I just ate a sweet potato, and I'm in a carb coma now. And I've been on here for an hour, I think. All right, guys, if you don't follow me, I go live twice daily. I go live around this time UK morning and nighttime Australia. And I also go live nighttime US time around 9 p.m. EST, around that time. Every single day except Fridays, I go live in the Facebook group. If you want to watch all these live videos back, go to the Facebook group. The link is in my bio. It's called Manifest Live with Loz if you're looking for it, or click the link in my bio. Just answer a few questions so I know you're not a spammer. It's a lovely supportive community in there. You can ask questions in the forum, read the success stories on the main page, and watch all these videos back, and I go live on Fridays. And if you'd like one-to-one coaching with me, there is a link in my bio to put a booking in the calendar. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you more than you know. I love having you here, and I'll see you soon.